So after the Battlefield 6 beta ended over the weekend, the overall sentiment was extremely positive, and some of the big talking points that are coming out is how is it going to go up against the newest installment of the Call of Duty franchise, which will be Black Ops 7. With, the recent release, the last Call of Duty being Black Ops 6, there's a fair bit of fatigue in that franchise, especially with, the lack of fan service from the developers. So I think the overarching sentiment is that Battlefield 6 is just going to wipe the floor with it. I personally agree, but I sort of disagree. I think, as big of a statement that the developers have said that, Call of Duty is too big to fail, it's possibly true, especially with their, recent introduction into Game Pass. I do not think that they're going to have a flop this year. I think with Game Pass, it's going to boost those numbers, whether that sort of looks artificially because people aren't buying the game up front. But I think at the end of the day, they're two different audiences. After playing the beta over the weekend, two different games. One's a run and gun arcade shooter. One's a more based in realism, that being Battlefield, and two different feels. I think the one thing that Battlefield sort of tried to grasp during the beta was the smaller game modes with the smaller maps, and I don't really feel it worked. I feel like they need to stay in their lane a bit, but it's going to be interesting to see come October what happens.